The time has come to find out if this thing is really as good as everyone says. Our M3 Touring. We have done quite a lot of things with the car already. It's got a full PPF from Avery. We got carbon parts like the grille, front splitter, side skirts, those little triangles, diffuser piece, a lot of things in general. But what I realized is we didn't really do a driving video on the car yet. We did the first drive in German, but now the car's fully run in and we can really test how good it is. Furthermore, we got these beautiful light modules from Cobra Suit Customs if you want them. Really cool thing, and they are legal as long as you are stationary. So it's a cool thing to have. You can change it into any color. You can even do like police lights, which is quite cool. But one of the main points for the M3 Touring is sound. And here we have the fully legal Grail exhaust, still having cats, OPF and all that kind of stuff, which sounds really good for OPF, let's put it that way. But one thing we'll touch on that once we're inside the car driving. The speaker sound is absolutely disgusting, right?
Yeah, it's ass.
So bad. But I think to get everything started, well, first of all, sorry that the car's so dirty, but the weather here right now is just very confusing. So let's jump in the car and find out what the car's all about. First of all, I must say I'm one of those people who always said BMW really doesn't know how to do an interior. I think on the new G series in general, they really did a good job compared to the other cars, to F series and stuff. It's a big step up. So our M3 Touring is fully loaded. We got everything except for the extended leather package for some reason, which is really odd because we literally clicked every box. But that just is what it is. Got a lot of carbon fiber. Everything is super nice. Big speaker system and all that stuff. But what I'm really curious to find out is, how does the car drive?
Oh shit, okay.
The first thing we're going to do, I think, is launch control.
Yep.
To find out how everything works. I think it's a bit more complicated than I think. That's why we're actually going to use a perfect spot, which is coming up in a second, to set everything up. Everything on M2 I already got configured the right way, which is everything off, like everything, because there's like this little thingy you can put on that you have a bit of like, let's say, play, and it controls you, that you can do donuts and stuff easier. So we go to setup, and we go to M1 configuration. DSC we need to turn off. Now we can go four-wheel drive sport. Very cool. And that's all we need as far as I know. It's the first time we're doing this in this car. We haven't done it before. You can see DSC is off, four-wheel drive sport. So completely press the brake, gas, and go.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay.
That thing is fast. Holy shit.
Okay, from the first gear or second gear, I think the car starts in second gear. The kickoff is very fast.
Oh yeah.
But once you hit 80, it really dies down. The first initial punch is crazy. It makes you feel like, oh my god, it's quick.
Yeah.
But then it's missing a bit. For 500 horsepower, if you keep that in mind, it's very fast. And we must say the road is a bit wet. So it's wet. It's actually a bit damp. We're gonna try the same thing now in rear-wheel drive mode.
Oh yes.
We're gonna head to a part where it's a bit damp again. We need to see if the traction thingies and all that works. It's very important. So we're gonna put everything into M2 mode. That's what I love about BMW. Honestly, the modes are so sick. So traction fully turned off now. We're completely in rear-wheel drive mode. And one thing we can already talk about is when we drive like this now, that shifting noise is disgusting.
Yeah.
That really isn't nice.
It's very like fake.
So fake. So what usually happens with M's, if you do this, it kind of goes up in the revs and it just spins the wheels. So let's see if that happens. Okay, it doesn't. That was surprisingly good traction-wise. Maybe we should attempt donuts?
Sure.
Okay, this is a learning curve, okay? I haven't done anything sideways in this car. I have no idea how the car's gonna react, how it's gonna feel and all that kind of stuff, but we're just gonna give it a go. Okay, it does it good.
just quickly talk about how good these seats are?
Yeah, it's amazing. Literally, those are fair play to BMW. These are within the best seats
Yes.
like we've
for
ever
sure.
had in the car. You're so snug, you don't move at all.
Yeah.
You're completely chill just in here. That is absolutely lovely. It's such a big thing for BMW that they did this. Okay, donuts happen really easy.
Yep. Felt
Really
very nice.
easy. Yeah, like smooth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the BMW test is approved. I think it's time that we actually head towards Autobahn, find out about pace. Okay, let's go. So for now, quick feedback. It is really impressive what the car can do. Honestly, it is really, really, really impressive. The only thing I'm missing a little bit, but that's just because it's like 2024 and no one cares about that stuff anymore, emotions. The car is literally perfect. I would say it's a perfect car. It's perfect to drive, the way you sit, seating position, amazing. But it is really lacking a bit of emotion. I mean, the way it corners and everything is just great. Suspension is amazing. I mean, we already have the lowering kit in from KW. That helps a bit as well, made everything a bit more stiff from the feeling I have. But yeah, emotion is the one thing the car's missing a bit, right?
Yep.
Because it's for me like a 911 Turbo a bit. They are like within the fastest cars, the best cars, but you don't feel anything. There's no sense of emotion. And that's the thing I think we need to fix on this car. How do we create emotion in here? I think the honest thing on how to get more emotion is blow off.
Mm-hmm.
And in general, like sound.
Just like the whole sound experience.
Make everything a bit more loud, make it more lively. I think that's what we need to do, because the power the car has is really good, like really, really good, but everything is dialed in too good, in my opinion. So once TTE is doing the turbos and all that kind of stuff, and we'll go direction of 900 horsepower, I think that's when it's going to get proper fun.
Yep.
Like very, very, very fun, and very smoky potentially in this car, which could be great. Very great. So yeah, just cruising like this, super comfortable car. Like honestly, I have nothing bad to say about the car, except for that this is not leather, but that's nothing the car, like it's not the car's fault. Seats are amazing. Only issue with the seats is when you get in and out.
Yep.
They're a bit uncomfortable. Those buckets really hold you in, and if you want to like quickly slide into the car, you really hit your hip bone, and that's not too nice. But other than that, it's perfect. It's honestly perfect. And for BMW to have been able to create a car which is like, let's say, in the group of the 3 Series, C-Class, Audi RS4 kind of territory, and the car's able to battle with, like, let's say the big boys, E63, M5, RS6 is really impressive. Because at the end of the day, this is a level under that. So I'm quite curious to see what happens with the M5 Touring. But M5 Touring is obviously going to have hybrid, meaning it's going to be quite a lot heavier. And this car really lives from the point that it's decently light for what it is. But now we can all be happy, because coming up is the de-restricted sign. Are you ready?
We are ready.
Okay, let's see what happens. Kick down, 150, 70, 80, 90, 200, 220, 230, 40, 50, 60, 70, okay, 274, some traffic coming. Okay, the car's actually complaining about the tire pressures. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that at all, because they will heat up by themselves. It's true. At the end of the day, it's true. So we're going to hit the tunnel. That way it's emptier, and I think we can hit 300. The car should be able to do 310 or something. Another kick down. Here you can really like tell that it's a 6-cylinder, not a V8. It is very fast, but it's missing a bit of a punch. But very comfortable, super stable. Okay, that's 260 again. Super stable, the car. Super stable. What'd you say compared to E63S? By the way, we'll do a full comparison video of the two cars.
So you can do like 260 in both pretty comfortably.
Yep.
But the E63 is just like one tiny step ahead, or not tiny, it's just one step ahead.
It literally is, yeah. It's just, I don't know, like those cars in my mind are always made for like the typical German businessman, you know, when you have like a 300 kilometer way to your work.
Yep.
In the morning, empty German Autobahn, you do 300, that's what the cars are supposed to do. For Americans, this might sound stupid, but also for my dad back in the days when he had to drive long distances, like literally every morning 300 flat just through, because that's what's possible in Germany, or used to be possible. Now it's getting harder and harder. But next up we got a tunnel approaching, so we should definitely check how the car sounds. So please keep in mind, this is fully OPF, this is fully legal. Okay, everyone is driving super slow here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Compared to stock, it's a lot better. A lot, but...
Yeah. Moment of silence.
Yeah, we need downpipes. And I think we need a little bit more than downpipes.
Yep.
Maybe something will fall out of the exhaust at some point, but I'm not sure, and that would obviously not happen on purpose. But that's not allowed. It's comfortable.
It's comfortable, yes.
And when it was stock, you didn't hear anything. So it's a little bit better. Here we can quickly check how the car handles a little bit. Brakes are absolutely amazing. Okay, squealing a little bit. Not bad. But see, that's the thing I mean. The car's so perfect, it's quick, everything, but you don't feel it.
Yeah.
You do not feel it. And that is the thing which is so sad with the car, because it's so good. Like literally, it's probably one of the best cars. Okay, perfect. We do love people who drive up the ramps very slowly at 40 kilometers an hour. That should be illegal. I'm just saying, it's not always the people who speed, but it's also the people who drive too slow.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
It's called impeding traffic. But everything you hear in here is literally just speakers. Just speakers. How do you put this in manual? It's just a bit like a Dyson.
Yeah.
I don't know, but let's hope this stretch is going to be open and we can hit a faster pace, let's put it that way. If that guy would actually move over at some point, that would be quite nice of him. But he should potentially move over, because what he is doing right now is again impeding traffic.
Yeah. Come on, it's completely empty.
I mean, he's driving in the middle of the road now. What is he doing? Oh God. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. And you always got to watch out for those people.
For exactly that.
Yeah, I mean, the truck is moving. He's moving to the left. Like, what are you doing?
He's Austrian.
Yeah, but still, like, that's common sense. Okay, now here we go. This should be empty. Again, you can ignore the tire warning. Okay, creeping up. 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Come on. 80. Come on. 90. Traffic. Okay, from 270 the car stops.
Yep.
It feels like it gets very slow at 270. So whatever you need for twisty roads really quick in this car, but above that, if I had to describe it, I would describe this as a very humane acceleration, because it's very like pleasing. It's very, don't want to say gentle, but it's like a little bit of a push you get. You feel like, okay, this is comfortable. It's not like, oh my God, this is quick.
Yeah.
Maybe we are the wrong people to judge, and someone who hasn't been in a 500 horsepower car is going to be like, oh my God, this is fast. But we need to compare this a little bit to E-Class, because it's kind of the competitor, and E-Class, especially like after 200, is leagues and levels faster than this.
Oh yeah.
Like
easily.
in the E-Class, we would have been past 300 like 5 times. Okay, let's take the exit and try one more time.
Sure.
Last and final attempt. Just gotta get the Cayenne out of the way. Perfect, thank you, mate. And we're moving. 200. Someone is pulling in. 50. 60. 70. Why is he braking? Like literally, I don't get people. You look first, then you indicate.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Okay, brakes are good.
Brakes are good.
Like it's starting at 87.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay guys, I think mission has failed. It takes a lot of space for this car to reach 300 kilometers an hour. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. I thought it would be a bit faster on the upper end. I mean, it's still more than enough. But it's funny because literally at 270, it feels like it's cutting power. Maybe, I don't know. I think our job is to change that, because BMWs can get very fast very easily.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to do. That is definitely what we're going to do. So I would say thank you so much for watching. We absolutely love this car, except for the emotion. Definitely got to tweak that a little bit. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, press the bell, and we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.